Good morning, Riverside. This is the Blue Jays News Report, and I'm Lily.
And I'm Kennedy. Today is Friday, March 28th, 2014. We hope you had a super week at school.
Celebrating a birthday today is Kylie in Mrs. Bergendah's class, Jeremiah in Mrs. Staff's class, and Braxton in Miss Adamus' class. Happy birthday! Don't forget to stop by the office for your birthday pencil.
Over spring break, the following students will have birthdays. Lucas in Mrs. Lorge's class, Cody in Miss Adamus' class, Carson in Mrs. Marquardt's class, Israel in Miss Kimmy's class, RJ in Mrs. Dennis's class, Jack in Mrs. Mergendah's class, Ian in Mrs. Mott's class, Carson in Miss Kimmy's class, Kaden in Mr. Capodol's class, Alexis in Mrs. Mergendah's class, Adrian in Miss Thompson's class, Drew in Mrs. Kane's class, and Catherine in Mrs. Salter's class.
Now it's time for the weather forecast. Today we will have a high temperature of 36 degrees. Woo! In other news, if you have a Blessings in a Backpack cinch sack, please return to the bin in your unit on Monday in order to earn a Brita-Buck. Thanks!
Kindergarten, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade got a star. 1st grade, you need to work on keeping the garbage off the table. Remember to keep turning in those pop tabs.
It's Friday, and you know what that means. Thunderation! Thunder, thunder, thunderation, we're the Blue Jays. Generation, when we work with determination, we create a sensation. Thunder, thunder, thunderation, we're the Blue Jays. Generation, when we work with determination, we create a sensation. Thunder! And now it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance. Remember to be safe, respectful, responsible, and productive students. Have a great spring break!